Sora! Who's there?
Sora!
Sora, wake up!
Donald! Goofy!
That was some nap.
You mean we were asleep?
I guess we must have been, or I don't think we'd be so drowsy.
When do you think we went to sleep?
Let's see. We defeated Ansem,
Yep.
restored peace to the world, found Kairi. Oh yeah, and then we went to look for Riku. I think that's right so far.
You're skipping an entire game.
What does your journal say, Jiminy?
Gee, there's only one sentence. Thank nominate.
I thought it was said go to Wikipedia.
I wonder who that is. Well, what do you say we find out where we are?
Nice way to divert it, eh? So, we have our party members. Yep, party member system returns back in this game as always, as it was in Kingdom Hearts 1. There are a few differences, though. For one, as you can see, we can switch it around like that. The party system is inside of our start menu, so we no longer need to switch party members inside of the save point areas like you had to in Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts, you know, Chain of Memories, or in my case, Re-Chain of Memories, we were sort of limited to just Sora, but then we weren't. So, Donald has his abilities, which are Cure and Thunder. As you can see, we have arrows on it, though. Hit the triangle button to change them. Pretty much, this is the same thing as a customize sort of thing. When it's on blue, that means he's going to use it frequently. When it's on yellow, it means he's going to use it standard, and when it's on red, it means he's only going to use it in emergencies. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on conservatively. I'm going to put this one on special situations, which means when I am near dying. Goofy Bash, which is Goofy will hit them with the shield. I'm going to do that because, believe me, the party members in this game will go through MP like crazy. They also have that problem with items too. In fact, it's actually very bad with the items on how they do it. So we got the Mage's Staff, but we still have the Champion's Belt, as you can see. So I'm going to give that to Donald, if only because, you know, he needs elemental defense. And then we have accessory slots for him. And then we have Goofy. So pretty much everything we had back when we were playing as Roxas carries over to where we are right now. There are a few differences, though. As you can see, now we have the journal, and now we have access to pretty much everything, which is the characters, which I'm going to be getting rid of these news because it annoys the living heck out of me. Story, which will update over time. Album, which is, in our case, the message. That will update over time. Treasures. This is where it will show you how many treasures you can get inside of the current visit to a world. Pretty much, treasures are carried over into all worlds having different treasures. To get 100% in Jiminy's Journal in this game, and pretty much from this game onward, you have to get every single treasure chest. So none of the treasure chests are made in one-time only areas. Then again, they were the same way in Kingdom Hearts 1 for that. And as a result, because of the fact that you need to get them all, if you have 99 of an item, you can still open up the chest. I think I explained this earlier. Maps, as you can see, carries over, so you will have to get all the maps in order to complete the journal because the maps count in both treasure and inside of the maps area. And character links, which is pretty much this. Character links are pretty much something that will arch over into all worlds. You will have to beat all the mini bosses and all the hidden bosses in order to finish up this one. So we have quite a bunch of things in order to do. And then we have our collection right here. We have the character files, which luckily I don't have to go through everything. And we got Heartless, Nobodies, Treasures, Maps, and Character Limits. So this already means the Heartless are here. I spoiled something else. Oh well. Now that we're done with that. You can now view the status of party members from the main menu. All Roxas's abilities and money have been passed on to Sora. Timothy's journal contains hints on what to do next and past events. Pretty much everything I just went through. So pretty much you can talk to them. Don't go back to the mansion, you might fall asleep again. Besides, we should check out what kind of place it is. I'm excited. And what about you, Donald? We were asleep for so long, you still may be kind of dazed, Sora. Don't worry. If you forget what you have to do, just check Jiminy's journal. So yes, pretty much, because Goofy said, don't go back to the mansion, we might fall asleep, we can't go back to the mansion. There are a few chests in there, but we'll be going for those later. Whoa, okay, suddenly skip to the usual spot. There were a bunch of chests I wanted to get.
You know, I think I've been to this town.
What's it called?
Guess I must have imagined it.
What do you want?
Nothing. Just wondering what was back here.
Now you know. This is our spot.
What? You're new around here, right? I'm Pence.
Hayner, nice to meet you. But we got stuff to do, so catch you later.
My name's Alette. Hey, did you finish up the summer homework yet? Independent studies are the worst, huh?
Homework?
And then Sora had a stunning realization. He's missed about a year of school.
Hey, what are your names?
Oh, sorry. We're Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Hey there.
Sora, Donald, Goofy, we just met someone who was looking for you.
He sure seemed in a hurry. He had a black coat on, so I couldn't see his face. But he had these big round ears.
Where'd you see him?
At the station.
The station, thanks.
Well, you'd better get back to that assignment.
It's so bad.
Later.
Sora's pretty much a dropout at this point.
Oh boy, the kid's trying to find us.
Yeah, let's get to the station.
As Donald and Goofy do not question the fact that Sora has missed over a year of school. By the way, I don't think he ever goes back to school. It's quite bad. I think this was actually something that was brought up by some of us inside the stream that Afro Battler was having one time. That pretty much, Kyrie's the only one going to school.
Hey, you. Where'd you come from? You here to pick a fight with us or something?
Sure! I don't mind
Why?
kicking a jackass's ass.
We're not here to fight.
Yeah, you big palooka.
Okay, smart Alex. Time to teach you how to behave in my town. Bring it.
Man, what a jerk.
One moment. If you're gonna fight, why not make it a proper struggle?
What?
You see, Cypher, I'm a really big fan.
What? What do you want?
In other words, I want to see more of your super cool moves.
This is disturbing.
You handled the tournament with real style, and you absolutely dominated the title match. But I just can't get enough. Don't you see? The matches are far too short.
You have an annoying fan, Cypher.
And what's your name?
Sora.
Sora, if you want to fight a match, you just say the word.
Yep. So we can end up actually doing struggles on our own now. We're not going to have a big struggle tournament anymore. Over the course of the game, there's going to be more opponents that are given to us. which is something that is fun. And I believe, yes, besides the characters, it would add in a mini-game section to us. Now, we can go to the train station right now, and that would kick off events in which we wouldn't be able to return to this world for a while. But there are a few chests to get around town, which is what I want to do. I want to get those chests. So, let's go into the Tram Commons. I'm not going to do the mini-games right now. I'm going to be doing the mini-games, for the most part, in two videos. Mainly for places like Twilight Town. There are a few worlds I can think of that I'm going to be doing it for, but Twilight Town comes to mind. Now that we have control of Sora, however, there's another one we can do. We can do the mini-games, the 3 that are in this one, in which I've actually gotten messages saying that the point of getting the money would actually give you a 2 AP boost, which would be nice, but with everything on how it usually ends up going for me inside these games, I'll be able to do that just fine. I can deal without, getting that 2 AP boost or not. So I'm not really hurting too much. In the meantime, however, I am going to be getting all these chests. In fact, there's an AP boost right there. I'll go and equip that in a second, but for right now, let's go and get more. See, the thing is, I wanted to walk to the usual spot. I always forget that it ends up warping you to there because there is another chest that is inside of over here inside the forest. 2, I think, actually. Ah, Vivi! Good to see you're here. Cypher's real strong, Did I sound tough? Did I? Tough like rye, Oh, Vivi, don't you realize you're way better than all of them? You're way better than all of those reoccurring bosses that are absolute shit because you are awesome. You are Vivi. I am a hopeless Final Fantasy IX fanboy. God, I really need to play through that game again, but that ending pisses me off so much. I know, maybe I'll play through most of it. Okay, it looks like there's multiple chests in this one. Now, most of the time, there are some chests that you will not be able to get. And then we have a Mithril Shard. I'll explain back into that once we get to it. There are sometimes chests that we won't be able to get. And that will be explained later on as to why we cannot get those chests. Again, I want to sort of leave some things open-ended in case, for some odd reason, some of you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2. Because, honestly, at this point, I equate Kingdom Hearts 2 in the same sort of light that I would equate something like, I guess Ocarina of Time, really. Because, I mean, there are the very rare few people who I have seen who never owned a PS2 and never even attempted to go and get one, despite them being extremely cheap nowadays. But really, like, okay, I think I know how I can word this better. Pretty much, I think of it like, if you've had no exposure to the Kingdom Hearts series at all, then you have to be going out of your way, for the most part, to honestly be ignoring the Kingdom Hearts series. Because the Kingdom Hearts series has gotten really big. Right, getting a bunch of Mithril Shards. Luckily, Mithril Shards are a lot easier to get in this game than they were in the first game. Usually the first game I had to get them from pot spiders or from barrel spiders. They were rare drops even then. Or I had to get them inside of, boxes, but that was another thing. Right? It's a good thing I don't have to translate any of this either. Oof. Thank goodness for that. Patch, Xenamo, thanks again. Alright. Let's actually check our journal for treasures. Right, we're still missing a few more. We have a new item. Seeing those news around there annoys the heck out of me. But I will gladly ignore them for right now so then I can get all the boxes. Another potion, completely useless for me. And can't enter. What's that? Are they working on it? Well, if I can't enter, then why do you have the door wide open? That's inviting and then denying me. Closed right here. So, looks like the old lady's no longer here. There's a reason for that, for what this shop will end up becoming. I think is there a chest on the top of this one? I don't think this is one that we can get. I think that might be later, because sometimes later on they're going to be adding more chests as we visit worlds more and more. It looks like we can't buy anything either, because we're still somewhat in the tutorial of this. I'm just going out of my way to really get as many boxes. This is the reason why I was playing this. This is why I consider this to be the 7th day, is because we're still technically not done. But on the bright side, we've at least seen that the name of this game is Kingdom Hearts 2 after 3 goddamn hours. That is still not okay in my book in the slightest. Right, and I think we can... Updating job information, please come back later. Okay, so we can't actually do the minigames yet. Right, and one last look. I think there might actually be a chest inside of the usual spot, actually, that I might have missed. Because I'm just trying to get as many chests as I can for right now, because I know for a fact that we won't be visiting here for a while. And... no, I'm thinking of a chest that is later in the game. I hate it when I do that. So I think we've kept King Mickey waiting long enough. Something's telling me that Mickey's just sitting up on the clock tower that everyone seems to be able to get up to. And just wondering, gosh, where are those guys? I thought they'd come running towards me. Oh, Mickey, that was me on my first playthrough. This is my third. Well, not third. I should say third for Final Mix. If it's regular Kingdom Hearts 2, I've played this game at least 6 times. Which sounds very little in hindsight. Ah, Voldo! And he brought friends. I love how Sora's trying to analyze that. Alright, so defeat all the strange enemies. Eventually, in fact, in the next probably 10 minutes, we're actually going to defeat these guys. Ow! Oh, these guys give me 14 experience? Now, this one's supposed to be a supposed-to-lose fight, in that you have to get down to a certain health in order to basically, you know, trigger a certain event. That's not something I'm going to do. I'm going to fight these guys and see how long it is, because I think it is possible actually to trigger if you end up doing enough events. Sort of like how you can either bait Squall in Kingdom Hearts 1, or you can lose to him, and there's different scenes based on that. I don't think there's a different scene, though. It all ends up the same. Because I think if I beat enough of these guys, it just goes to, oh, they're too tired for it. I think that's what I'm going to do either way. That is pretty good. I'm going to do it. At least these guys are giving me so much experience. Alright. There we go. Luckily, I am so goddamn overpowered, this makes life so much easier. I wonder if I can actually look from all this. So this is going to take a while, so getting ahead. Okay, never mind. It just does there's too many enemies when I clearly have more than half my health. Oh, come on. I am easily fine with this. No, no scripted bits. No, I'm so used to... Why is this always the case in situations like this?
Your Majesty?
Shh. You gotta board the train and leave town. The train knows the way. Here.
Your Majesty!
The king? Was that really him?
It could have been. Yep, I know it was.
Now we know he's okay.
The king was locked in the realm of darkness, right?
Uh-huh.
But we just saw him.
Yep.
And if the king is here, that means Riku's here.
He's gotta be.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together. Kairi's there waiting for us. What are you two gonna do?
Oh. Of course, Sora. Do you have to ask?
Hey, what's so funny?
Your face.
I love that Goofy kept the evil scowl.
What do you say, guys? Let's stick together for one more journey. To where again?
We have to board the train.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
And the money pouch. There's 5,000 money inside for some reason. And the crystal orb, a pretty crystal. It sparkles brightly when held up to the sun. And Secret Ansem's report number 2. We're just getting so many things from the king. How nice.
Wait up!
Huh?
Oh, you guys ended up missing the big brawl.
Hey, Sora?
What?
Nothing, but...
We came to see you off. It just seemed like something we ought to do.
Oh. Really? Thanks.
You should hurry and get your tickets.
Right.
Huh?
What is it?
They're the same.
Yeah.
Three tickets, please. I can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
Why not?
You're thinking too much.
Be like
Yeah.
Goofy. Don't think
You're
at
right.
all. He is right, though. Well, Sora's wrong, but... Well, God, what am I trying to say? Goofy's right, though. You're thinking too much. You know how I know, Sora? Because this place is in our journal, and I don't have all the treasures yet. In fact, I'm missing a few, so let us... This one. Mithril shard, I love these. As I am dangerously walking on the tracks. That's a pretty bustling place looking down there. Guess what? We're never going to visit that area. Purely for background decoration. Right, so I am missing 2 chests, and I think I know which ones they are. I think they're in the mansion, actually. And there we go. So that's not bad. And let me check to make sure. I wish it would stay on there. Yes, I am missing 2 chests. I'm pretty sure they're in the mansion, but I don't think I can go back into the mansion right now. If I can, oh well. Like I said, we're actually going to be back in this world. Not for a while, but I have to get pretty much 100% sooner or later, so don't worry. So, I'll ask the others if they're ready to go. I think I just have to talk to Donald. This is going to be a long journey, so prepare yourself well. Get on the train? Sure, let's get on. Let's get out of this place. I'm tired of this place. I've been here for over 4 hours.
Okay,
Not 4 hours.
let's go. Bye.
Hey, Sora? You sure we haven't met before?
I'm pretty sure I'd remember Guile Jr. Is your ringtone Guile's theme?
Positive. Why do you ask?
I don't know.
Oh, my pain water's leaking.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Right. See ya.
This is a mysterious ghost train. I love how nobody's freaking out about it. Are we on the Magic Railroad? Are we going to have to fight Diesel 10? I love how the cutscenes are in real time because that chest is open. The first time I ever played this game, I did not see that chest. This is supposed to be some, like, tearful goodbye with how Sora is still thinking we're never going to be back here again. But all the things I've done in this episode so far have clearly indicated we're coming back. So I sort of feel like this scene has less of an impact. Also doesn't help that I'm taking the piss out of everything. Please note, I am not going to stop that.
I'm sad.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we can visit Hayner and those guys again.
Oh, how sad they don't even get dignified with their names, despite the fact they're unique characters created for the series. I don't think are ever referenced after this game. Yeah, there's always Kingdom Hearts 3. 'Cause clearly, it's going to easily connect between Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3, right, guys?